What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to keep building this new channel. If you're here watching us, thank you. We love you. And also, this podcast is brought to you by our dank sponsor, Protégé, the best lotion company in the biz for dudes, okay? It's the new skincare company for bros, not pros, and they are the newest sponsor of our show, and we love them. I use Protégé every day. You should too. Yeah. Go to protege.com/deep right now for a special offer. Also, we have tour dates coming up. We have 2 shows this week. We have Bros Before Joes, Friday, 8 p.m., the Comedy Store, the 1-year anniversary of Bros Before Joes. In the Belly Room. Who's on the show? Ali Makovsky and Audrey Stewart. I think, and all of the dudes, all of the bros. It's going to be an epic show. And we might do the dong song that we practice here on this episode. We need you guys to be there. Then we have my one-man show is on Saturday, Chill Towards Enlightenment. If you want to learn how to reclaim your stoke, come to Jam in the Van in Los Angeles. Maybe do a back-to-back this Saturday. Do a back-to-back Bros Before Joes, and then just get double stuffed. A back-to-back banger weekend. Then July 24th, we're going to be at the Long Beach Laugh Factory. That's going to be killer if you're in Long Beach or in that area. Maybe OC Cruise. And then we got the Comedy Store main room, July 29th. And then Tampa, September 23rd. Orlando, September 24th. Dania Beach, September 25th. Oh, shit. You know who should come out to the Tampa show? Vape Guy. Hell yeah.
Love to see him there.
Get your tickets at chadjt.com, and let's start the show.
Oh, it just came to me. That wasn't planned. That just came to me.
That was good.
That's how it happens. You don't even know when it comes. You just witnessed.
Like me personally?
Both of you just witnessed how it just comes to you.
Genius. Oh, like inspiration.
That just came out of nowhere.
The muse of dong music came through you.
It felt like it was something that was in my body.
You're electric right now. I mean, there's
coming out of it.
There's vibrations coming off.
Yeah, I'm coming off of it. That wasn't planned.
Well, let's get straight. Wait, do you have a prepared song as well?
Actually, I had an idea.
Yep.
Oh God.
Because it's not an oh God. Why the oh God? Why am I getting the oh God? What plans that I've had before are oh God?
Bless you.
All my plans are great.
Well, hit us with it.
So, you guys asked me to last night to do this. Yeah. So I didn't have time to prepare like a full dong song, and we have a show on Friday, and we have to have the Gentle Chodes have to have a dong song for Friday. So we were gonna write our song. Me and Amir usually get together a night or two before the show, and we'll just write it there. But I was figuring, since I have to write it for this Friday, that maybe you guys could help me get it started.
Oh, cool. So you want to workshop the song right now.
Can I? That'll be fun. Can I pitch something as inspiration? Just see. I'm not sure if this is your steez, but Sum 41 Fat Lip, Fat Dong.
That is a good idea. The problem with that, if you want to come in now,
hard to sing it.
No, that's not the hard part. I think in that song, it's a lot of like little like a little rapping, like
kind of staccato.
Stormed into the party and I saw Joe's.
It's a lot of fast. Yeah. So
right. Yeah.
Storming through the pubes like my name was
Joe Marisi.
Storming through the pubes like my.
Storming through his pubes like my name is El Nino. Who's like a girl who would go through Joe's pubes? Storming through the pubes like my name was Rhea Perlman.
Yeah. But that is a good. I like the intro for that. Da 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 dong, da 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 dong, da 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 dong, da 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 dong.
Let's get to the chorus. I don't want to waste my time, become another casualty.
I don't want to waste my. Hey, Jake, can you help out? Can you
don't
type
count
in
Joe's dong?
fat lip chords? Sum 41 fat lip chords.
Maybe it is too fast of a song.
I had a song idea.
What was your idea?
And it might go well because I think you guys were talking about. Okay.
Don't doubt Joe's dong. He'll blow your back out. Don't doubt Joe's dong. He'll blow your back out.
Yeah, so
dude, look at the guy in the chat going, chorus is E, B, C major.
Oh, he knows it.
He knew it right off the rip, dude.
Scroll down.
Mutt buncher.
Scroll down.
You get it, dude.
No, keep going. Where's the chorus? Yeah.
Did you hear the chorus I threw down?
Yeah, say we'll do it. I'm gonna play it for you. And you
All
sing
right,
it.
yeah.
I don't wanna.
I'm doing the bridge, I guess. Okay. I don't want to waste my jizz, become another casualty of Joe's blasticity, become another. I don't want to waste Joe's jizz.
Sorry,
You
it's
go,
great,
go.
but I there's something just came to me.
Go.
Yeah, I have to say it.
It's a workshop.
I don't want to stroke Joe's dong, become another casualty of his giant load.
Oh my god.
Yeah, perfect. That's perfect.
I don't wanna stroke
Joe's dong, become another casualty
of Joe's fat load. Don't stroke Joe's dong, be another casualty of Joe's fat dong.
And then for I'll never fall. So I don't want to stroke Joe's dong, become another casualty of Joe's fat dong. I'll never eat his jizz. No.
I will never eat his jizz. Well, this is, but let it come to you.
Okay,
there's
I
no
just don't know.
mistakes here.
I don't
We're
know if
songwriting.
Become another. I don't want to eat Joe's jizz. Become another victim of his viscosity. Is viscosity too big? That doesn't
viscosity.
fit.
Chad, do you remember what you
it's
said?
like thick.
Par, I'm gonna have to. This guy has something that I don't think he knew he had.
What does he got? He's just a songwriter?
I think so. Do you remember what you said? Do you remember what we were singing?
Yeah.
Well, say it again.
I don't want to stroke Joe's dong, become another casualty of his giant load.
Because he's stroking Joe's dong,
And
but
then the
Joe's
load.
has so much. His dong's so big that the load. See, he's telling a story.
It's visual.
He's telling a story. That's what I like to do with these. He's stroking his dong, but he doesn't want to stroke it because if Joe busts his fat load all over him, you might die. You might become a casualty.
So I don't want to stroke
Joe's dong, become another casualty of his giant load.
I don't want to choke on slime. No, you go. Chad had something.
I don't want to stroke, become another casualty of his giant load. I'll never top him off. Become another victim of. Become another.
Something about his balls.
Yeah,
because that's where the jizz is produced.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now you're connecting it. The jizz comes from the balls.
I will never. I don't want to choke on.
I'll never top him off. Become another.
What about this? Because we want to see his dong, but we don't want to stroke it and dive his dong. I just want to.
I just want to see your dong.
I just want to see that long.
I just want to see that long penis as it produces jizz.
Away from me.
Far away from.
Okay, let's
so
try it.
maybe I want to. So I'll never. I don't want to jack Joe's dong, become another casualty of his huge fat loads. I'll stand well back while he blows a load that kills your mom.
Yeah.
You like that?
I mean, I like the effort, and you're getting there.
Okay, did you hear that one, Chad?
Yeah. What did you have before? Like, don't count on me. Don't. How's it?
Don't count Joe's dong.
Can you
He'll blow,
He'll
your,
blow
back
your back
out.
out.
try to find that on there?
Don't doubt Joe's dong.
It's
He'll
the bridge.
blow
It's just
your
like
back out.
no. It's on there.
Don't
You just have to scroll
doubt
down.
Joe's dong.
He'll blow your back out. Don't doubt Joe's dong.
Going. Yeah, there you go.
'Cause I'm not stroking.
Don't count on me. Okay, do it.
Don't doubt Joe's dong. He'll blow your back out.
Don't doubt Joe's dong. He'll blow your back out. Don't doubt Joe's dong. 'Cause he'll blow your back out. Don't doubt Joe's dong. 'Cause I'm not stroking.
Doesn't it go like that?
All right.
Well, I'm a straight guy, but I love a fat cock.
That was good.
I mean, look at he's a natural. Maybe we need to get you in on these gentle chode sessions as an
I do.
advisor.
I've never thought of myself as a musically capable guy, but you're giving me some confidence here.
No, I mean, yeah, you have no musical ability, except, but the dong songwriting you do have.
Oh, dude.
You're a natural at that.
Are you for real right now?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I know.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm an expert on this.
Well, I'm a straight guy and I love a fat cock.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. Keep going.
Well, I'm a straight dude and I love a fat cock. Backpacked. And I don't give a shit about. wait.
ass packed.
Wait, no, ass packed, and I don't give a shit about big balls.
Because your ass, I like because it says backpacked, but to me, you just flip that.
Yeah.
My ass is getting packed.
My ass is getting packed, and I don't give a shit about big balls.
Well, I'm a no good. Say it again. Well,
Back getting packed.
Well, I'm a straight dude.
Or back fucked. Just say back fucked instead of backpacked.
Well, I'm a straight dude, and I love a fat cock.
Butt fucked.
Butt fucked, and I don't give a shit about pussy.
Let it go. Go. Keep going.
And I don't give a shit about pussy. You be standing on the corner taking all that dick.
Oh, keep going.
You be standing on the corner taking all that. You be standing on the corner taking in your muffin.
But you don't make sense from all the gas your butt is chugging. or puffing. Because you know, like queefing.
Yeah, but you don't make sense from all the meat he's stuffing.
That's really good.
This went better than expected.
Because if the egg don't stain, well, if the jizz don't stain.
Well, try to. Sometimes I'll use the word that they have in
Sometimes you
there.
go way off.
No. I usually try to stay away from any of the lyrics that they did, and I stay with the thing. So think of another word for stain. What are you trying to say?
Pain, because we're getting our butts stuffed.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if the cock don't pain, because if the dick doesn't hurt.
There you go. The dick doesn't hurt.
If the dick doesn't hurt,
it's not worth the squirt.
I'll be looking for a bigger cock to make me squirt.
If the dick doesn't work, it's not worth the squirt. If the dick doesn't hurt, it's not worth the squirt.
If the dick doesn't hurt, I won't squirt.
You won't. Oh, so you're squirting when you have the dick?
Yeah.
Are you jacking off while you have the dick on you?
Sometimes I can come just from the penetration.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there? I mean, this is about Joe's dog, not
lyrics.
about our ass.
Okay, sorry, I got confused.
I think we're getting too focused on us getting stuff.
I love
and losing sight of his shaft.
I love a song that takes a turn.
Right. Yeah,
it's kind
yeah.
of the No Country for Old Men.
Yes.
I mean, I just want to be.
But you're right.
To be completely honest, I don't know if JT is going to be invited to the Gentle Chode's writing room just yet, but you're getting there.
I think I had some good lines.
Dude, the blow back out line was great.
Yeah.
I think
That really hurt, Kevin.
We can't just blow smoke up your ass.
I'm trying, man. I think I've given you haven't made a line on this.
I'm letting you guys are going so great. I'm just bringing it out of you.
I don't mean to throw a wrench in our fat lip sesh, but okay. I fell in love with Joe at the cock show. He said what? And I told him that I didn't know. His cock so...
Are you using
his
ChatGPT on that? Or you're just looking on the thing?
It's lyrics.
It's just coming out of him. It's just coming out of him.
I fell in love with Joe at the cock show. He said what? And I told him that I didn't know.
Or you didn't blow?
he said what? And I told him that I want to blow. His cock's so cool, gonna sneak it in through the window.
So
everything's better when Joe's dick's around. I can't wait till his parents go out of town.
Till he takes me to Pound Town.
I can't wait till he takes me to Pound Town. I fell in love with Joe at the cock show.
I like Joe. I like Rock Show more for this song.
Yeah.
So the
Fat Lip was tough.
If you want my notes, both of those ones. So when we're doing it live or we're doing it here, you want people to have like a. I find the ones that go really fast are harder.
You're more of a slow jam guy.
You want a ballad.
This is what I think we could work on, which you guys were talking about, and it could be easier.
Oh yeah, I've been talking about Oasis a lot. You think Don't Look Back in Anger over Wonderwall?
Well, we could do Wonderwall, but I mean, we could do Wonderwall, but I think even the first, like...
Noel Gallagher wrote Don't Look Back in Anger and Wonderwall in the same week?
That's probably... It just comes to you. You saw it. It just comes to you.
I mean, I get it now.
So
literally 2 billion streamed songs in the same week.
Yeah.
Those 2 albums back to back. No one's ever been in the pocket like that.
No, people have been in the pocket like that.
I don't know, man. Who?
Like the Beatles?
I mean, that's about it. I put them right there.
It's just Beatles and then Oasis for you?
It's Oasis, then nobody.
So even the first line, if you think about slipping, there's already cock reference in there.
Slip inside the eye of Joe's mind. You know you might find
Hey, slip and slide the shaft.
I can't do it with Oasis.
You can't do it. Why? Is it too sacred for you?
It's too sacred,
Slip and slide the shaft of Joe's dome.
The boys are back,
Okay.
dude. I'm going to see them. Hey, I'm going to see them at the Rose Bowl.
Ready?
September 6th with my brother.
Nice.
Have you seen the clips of them performing?
Yeah, I've seen all over. That's why I thought this might be a good one to bring people
Did
back
you watch
again.
them singing Acquiesce together at the first show?
I didn't watch their whole thing. I just saw clips of it.
Dude, it's incredible. Fuck, dude. Fuck.
Okay, Chad, just we'll end it
pull
after
it up,
this.
dude.
Just,
Acquiesce clip, bro.
Chad, just go with your
Because
go with
we
the flow.
need
Alright.
each other.
Slip. Tell me when to sing.
We believe in one another.
JT, we're gonna need you to focus.
Sorry, man. Let's do it.
We're writing a song here. Chad, just instead of, it says slip inside the eye of your mind. Everybody just go like, we don't even have the lyrics yet, but just let's see how it like slip inside the eye of Joe's cock.
Okay.
So it's like you're traveling into his cock.
Right. Okay.
Slip inside the hole of Joe's dick.
Well, can I just rip this 1 sec?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me? I'll just play it for you and you sing it.
Slip and slide the eye of Joe's cock. I mean, are you missing lyrics here?
No, it's just
There is
printed.
a line missing.
You can have Jake
the second
put it up
line's
there.
missing. Wait, I think I got it. Slip inside the hole of Joe's cock. Don't you know you might find a better place to lay? Like, okay, so the visual I'm coming for this is like Joe's dick is so big, it's like a treehouse that I live in. And I sleep in there, and that's like my home. I feel safer inside Joe's cock.
I like that. That's good. That's a story you want to tell.
Yeah, so slip inside the hole of Joe's dong.
I heard it was long.
And a better place to lay.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
You said that you've never been, but all the dicks that you've sucked, Joe's will swallow away. Like Joe's penis almost swallows all the others. It's like
so his dick is swallowing people.
It's
like a whale.
It's a whale, exactly.
It's like, what's that?
But I'm safe inside the whale. Yeah.
Okay, but what's that fable with the
Jonah and the whale?
Is it the guy he gets swallowed by the whale, but
The
he's living in there?
Leviathan?
It might be Jonah and the whale. There's one where a kid is like a whale swallows him.
It could be yellow. It's something. Yeah, no, that's it.
You're living it. You're sleeping.
I'm confabulating different fables, but for sure.
We could write our own fable.
Yeah, so slip inside the hole of Joe's dick. What was your next line?
Slip inside the eye of Joe's dong.
So it's slip
Don't you know you might find.
Slip inside the eye of Joe's dong. Just slip inside the eye of Joe's dong.
Don't you know it's so long? And it
had a better place to lay.
You said that you never seen a cock so gargantuan.
That's good.
That's good. So, do you guys like this? Should the Chodes continue this song?
I would do this
for Friday.
song. I would do.
Yeah,
and I mean,
yeah.
it's fitting. It's timely.
Don't cock back in anger.
I mean, dude, just will you pull up the track listing for What's the Story, Morning Glory?
Jake, do you think we're gonna get a copyright strike for this?
Oh, well, when I sing the
think
other
we'll be
dog
all right.
songs,
No, it was a joke.
we're done with the guitar. Jake, can you take it?
So he wrote the, bitter. I'll move it. Bittersweet Symphony.
No, Jake. He's my roadie.
Bittersweet Symphony
Yeah.
by The Verve.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that guy was really hard on himself, the lead singer, and then Noel Gallagher wrote this song about him because he was always in his head and he was trying to be deep. But Noel Gallagher really liked that about him.
Oh, so it's a positive song.
It's a positive song. It's kind of like honoring his buddy, but also talking about just what a hard plight he had.
Yeah.
But there's this one line that is just
Is he
like,
still alive?
Yeah, I think so. They have a couple good songs.
Okay.
Have you listened to
No,
Noel?
that's Noel Gallagher.
Have you listened to their other bands?
Like High Flying Birds and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen like clips of their concerts, but I haven't listened to one of their albums and sat down.
Do they do well?
I don't think they do anywhere near as well as
Oasis.
Yeah, I know Noel Gallagher. He sings all the songs. He wrote them all, and he'll sing all the songs. So, and he kind of has a better vocal range than Liam, but he doesn't.
Does he really?
Yeah, but he doesn't have he sings "Don't Look Back in Anger." He's the main vocalist on that. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But he doesn't have as much like swagger and he doesn't have the cool edge to his voice.
Yeah.
But I've been talking about them too much. Kevin, tell us about the Menendez brothers. You think they're getting out?
Oh, let's talk about. But first, the beginning. I'm sorry we didn't have a dong song, but I hope you guys liked going inside the dong song, behind the dong song.
Oh yeah,
That was great.
Usually not recorded. It's just me and Amir just with our own thoughts, and we have to do that. Usually we can come up with something in a couple hours.
It's pretty incredible.
And you guys saw an original dong song at the beginning that could turn into something, and a cover dong song.
I'm excited to see where you take it.
It's just the same. It's pretty much the same.
All right, but so Menendez brothers, they
Menendez
got
brothers.
habeas corpus. The case is
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
reopened.
You know what we're talking about, Chad?
Mm-hmm.
So,
They're getting an appeal. Is that right?
well, what happened is the Menendez brothers. I think everybody knows who the Menendez brothers are, right?
Maybe,
Maybe.
recap
Oh,
it.
okay.
Recap it a little bit.
So I think it was in like the late 80s,
I think 90s.
90s.
too.
I think it was like 89 maybe. But
I'm going to say 90,
93,
91.
91, yeah.
Let's look it up. Let's just settle this once and for all with the internet.
1989.
Oh, damn. Damn.
See, the
Dude, I
thing
was so
is-
sure of myself there.
The thing is, my brain is. Oh, don't. No, okay. So, they're accused, and they admitted they killed their parents. Okay, it was a pretty brutal murder. This was back in the 80s, though.
The
With
cop
a
who
sh-
investigated said it was the worst crime scene he's ever seen.
It was
Yeah.
a shotgun?
Shotgun.
Yeah, like 20 times. Like,
Shit, damn.
And the reason it was so popular is because these were two kids. Their parents were rich. The dad was a music executive, and
They lived in like Bel Air, right?
yeah, Bel Air, Beverly Hills, one of those, and they were convicted of it. It was a big the biggest one before OJ as far as the media murder, but everybody just pinned it to these kids are psychopaths, but they probably are psychopaths, but it just pinned it to that and left it at that. During that time, I think they were making they were saying that their parents were molesting them, and it was basically thrown off to be just like this was a defense that they were using, and they're making it up just to excuse their murder. And the prosecutors were really honed down on the motive for the murder was money, right? They killed their parents to get all their money or whatever. So that's that. Fast forward to now, I think there was like a Netflix show
yeah.
on it.
It's kind of the only way to get out of jail these days.
And then so like everybody online's going like, yeah, everybody's supporting them now and all that. And then all the people that supported the murders, and they're all fighting with each other. But most people don't know like what's happening behind the scenes, the legal stuff. And I think the legal stuff is a little more interesting. whether you think they did it or they didn't do it, or whether you think they had a right to do it or they didn't have a right to do it. Before, I think even before the show came out, their lawyers filed a habeas petition. So it's habeas is just basically you can file a petition to when there's new evidence in your case that wasn't available during your trial, that might
have changed the outcome.
That might have changed the outcome of it, and that could come about where you just didn't know about it, or a lot of the times the prosecutor might have concealed it or something. So two things happened, I guess, and one of them doesn't get really talked about that much, but I thought it was very interesting. Two things happened. One thing is the lawyers, I guess, uncovered some kind of letter that one of the brothers wrote to his cousin or something like that, basically out detailing the abuse. Basically, that his dad was banging him, right? Isn't that the allegation?
Yes.
Okay. And then the second thing, which I find so with the letter, it's always going to be a back and forth. Was this letter contemporaneous, or did they fabricate the letter and stuff like that? So it's easier for like the prosecutor to just say this is fake or whatever. I think what they're saying is when the cousin died or something, they went through his
like storage,
like during like a documentary, and they found it. So I mean, that has at least some credibility to it to consider. The second thing is, I guess it's all stemmed from some documentary that went on. A singer of the boy band Menudo, which was like was that like a Cuban boy band or something? Were they Puerto Rican? They were.
I think they're because Ricky Martin was in it for a sec.
They were a Latin boy band. He's
Puerto Rican.
Ricky Martin, the Menendez brothers' dad is a music executive.
Boy, is he Puerto Rican.
Was involved in signing them, and the guy in the habeas corpus petition from Menudo puts in a declaration that the dad was doing fucked up shit to him, and the dad was molesting the 13-year-old or 14-year-old singer from Menudo. And I think that I'm trying to find out what the motive for the guy from Menudo 40 years later to admit to like the world that you were being molested by somebody. So these are two like pieces of evidence that they want to bring up to the judge's attention in their habeas petition and tell the court, hey, when we had our trial back in the 90s, one, the judges wrongfully didn't let us introduce evidence about this in our cases. And two, this is just new information. And this should allow us to either be released outright, which would make it would be on the burden for the prosecutor to retry them again. Well, retry them again if the judge agreed with it. And then I guess yesterday, the court that was hearing it, I guess, gave a tentative ruling, which means I don't think they made a full ruling, but basically this is where I'm going. And he's sort of going towards agreeing with the habeas petition that this kind of information should have been
or it's up
laid
to
out in the
Hochman
trial.
now to give counter evidence that it wouldn't have changed the outcome of the case.
Yeah, and then the whole context of this is this was in the DA race. Was it like last year, a couple years ago? Gascon was a prior DA, and
he was like, look, if you want to just like rob places, kill people, that's your right.
This is a joke. This is funny to JT because he's, I'm running for city council now. So he has his own like inside jokes about like local LA stuff that nobody else would find funny, but he's laughing to himself on that.
I think a lot of people know who Gascon is.
So Gascon,
I think you underestimate people a lot, Kevo.
Okay.
I don't underestimate my constituents. I know they're paying attention. I know they care.
So yeah, the Gascon, during his time, the lawyers came up, they filed the habeas petition, and he was considering this evidence. So he was interviewing the families. Also, the other big thing about it is basically the Menendez entire fucking family wants them released.
Wait, can I ask a question real quick? So if they had all this evidence in the initial trial, how do you think it would have changed the verdict?
Well, because if you have whatever you think about it, if the real question is if the judge would let the evidence in.
But I'm questioning, like, what does that change about? Because
if you have a murder trial and you find out that the dad is fucking the kids, that changes it.
No, it's horrible.
And if it's believable. So do you think they still would have gone to jail just for a lesser period of time? Yeah, it would have been I think it would have been manslaughter. And
based off some kind of like psychological derangement from being molested.
Or even if it was, it would have been there. It's called a mitigating circumstance.
Right.
So your dad fucking you.
You could say that differently too.
Oh, okay.
Being molested.
How would you say it?
I'd say being sexually abused by your father.
It's not just.
This is how Kevin would talk in court.
Like, what is if molestation is, did your daddy touch you?
Just like, Jesus.
Yeah, he's like, jury, we have new evidence. The dad was fucking him. And then the guy is just.
I mean, are we?
Like, put the guitar down, Kevin. Bailiff, take my guitar.
Hold on.
Sorry, we're joking.
No, you guys aren't funny here. I'm talking to you guys. Okay,
I know.
You guys are joking about this. That is not sensitive. I'm being.
Oh, you mother. Okay.
This isn't CNN.
Yeah, that's a good flipper.
This isn't CNN. This is SoCal's most popular podcast.
This is the consideration. Okay, so
go.
I'm not making. So there's people on one side saying they were all making it up. Okay, I'm not even taking a position on it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If the question is, if your dad was fucking you, if that would be a mitigating circumstances to you murdering him, I would say yes. Yeah. That is so even if you're sentenced, that comes into consideration. And that's what they're saying now. Oh, we've been in jail for 30 or 40 years.
They've served time.
They probably would have, just like if somebody's getting raped and they kill somebody being raped. So there's a whole argument within that.
And the chances for recidivism feel close to zero, right?
Yeah, unless
someone else fucks them.
Yeah.
Unless they find a new dad who fucks them, then they might kill again.
So
barring those challenging circumstances.
If you're talking to the jury, this is what you'd say. Look, his dad was fucking him. That's mitigating evidence.
That's fucked up.
Well, that would be in sentencing, but during the trial, yeah, I mean, and that was a big part. So
do you imagine being on the stand? So your dad was fucking you.
No, that's what in closing arguments.
Oh, okay.
Right. His dad was fucking him.
You sound like Chris D'Elia, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, is that going to work with the jury? Who knows?
Cadence-wise, he's a good talker.
So in this habeas corpus, in this appeal, will it go to a jury or a judge?
No. A habeas petition is so it's first it's already been considered. It's in a courtroom. It's considered by a judge. So it's a judge who will decide. The trial is the jury trial. There's a whole nother thing with the trial where they won the first trial, or they hung the jury on the first trial, and then they got retried, and it was. I believe it was, I could get all this wrong, but I believe it was the same judge, and the judge he allowed more evidence, or at least evidence of the molestation in the first trial, and they hung the jury. So you can sort of see, and then he essentially, I'm talking generalities, but procedurally he sort of barred it. And then I think what part of a lot of the appeals were after that is I think the prosecutor sort of insinuated that they were lying about it, even though they weren't able to put on their whole thing. So essentially, the first trial where they hung the jury, if you want to boil it down to the defense was their dad was fucking them, and they hung the jury on that.
Yeah, can we get a counter on how many times Kevin said that?
Is this going to be a problem with the Google searches, or what?
I don't think it's going to. Who knows? But I'm curious. One more question legally. What is your stance on lower federal courts being able to obstruct an executive order?
Are you talking about the Supreme Court ruling where they said
they limited,
that one court can't make the whole...
Yeah, they can limit it for the people and the plaintiff, but they can't limit it across the board.
So I'm not 100% either way on that. What the Supreme Court was saying was it has to be a class action for a judge. So if you file class action in federal court regarding this, one court can do a nationwide injunction because the class is the entire country or every citizen.
Oh, interesting.
Whether or not, why things all changed right now, though, is sort of It's sort of anytime he wants something, he just has to make some argument, and then the Supreme Court will give him what he wants. I'm not really in... I don't really have a strong opinion just because I don't really know too much about the pros and cons of that.
Right, the parameters of it.
See, I'm going to be... Daddy's a lawyer, okay? Yeah. Now, you're seeing me do something that every other fucking person on the podcast who's not even a fucking lawyer will say. They're an expert on everything. They're saying, oh, this is bad because of this is bad because of that. I don't know. Okay? It's complicated. I don't know. That's if you hear a lawyer say, I don't know, that means that lawyer is
honest.
There's two options. He could just not know because he's dumb. That's an option with me, but it could be an option that I don't know because I'm not going to just pretend like I'm the knower of all things. I think the intent of filing that kind of lawsuit to get up to the Supreme Court wasn't because of some principled action. And they liked it when they weren't in power, right? Where they could just go fight. That's why they file all these cases in a Texas courtroom where they know one judge is going to do everything. But then all of a sudden they come into power and, hey, we need to stop this abuse of, one court, being able to do all this. So
it did seem to me as just a total layman. Like I was like, it's crazy that these judges have that kind of authority to create this much like obstruction. But then at the same time, 70% of the judges I saw who called for injunctions were like conservative judges. It was bipartisan in terms of not wanting the executive orders to go through.
Yeah.
Like the judges came from different political backgrounds. So it felt to me like that gave some credence to the judicial issues with it.
I think there's a more interesting legal question going on now. And it's about reasonable suspicion. Do we want to do full legal pod?
Well, yeah. I'd like to.
You want to know?
I'd like to touch on Diddy and Brian Koberger.
I'm not talking about. Oh, you want to talk about them?
Idaho murders.
Let's talk about.
Yeah.
Let's talk
That's
about.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to land the plane in like 2 minutes here with the reasonable suspicion, and then we'll transition? Because I don't want to lose people either. Thinking like,
are we losing people?
No, because people will hear this and be like, "Oh, you guys are so like liberal, you're so," and you're like, "We're not even. We're just."
Should we talk
examining
about
a very important thing that's happening?
What, are you scared?
I'm not scared. I'm explaining to them why they're wrong for thinking that.
They're scared.
You have so much more fear in you than I do.
Tell me what to talk about, motherfucker. We'll talk about it.
Finish the reasonable suspicion thing.
So I think that
come on.
The interesting thing going on, I don't think it's interesting. I think it's fucked up. But what they're trying to do to reasonable suspicion. So Fourth Amendment is the Fourth Amendment basically to stop somebody. You have to have reasonable suspicion that somebody is involved in some kind of crime. Whether it's an infraction, like if you're driving on the highway, in order to pull you over, the cop has to have some reasonable suspicion that the most common example that you violated a traffic law, right?
Right.
That you're speeding, that you're
swerving.
Yeah, they can't just pull you over. They have to have reasonable suspicion. To find out what reasonable suspicion is, they have to articulate specific facts to support their reasonable suspicion. And that particular facts would be, oh, well, I put my radar on him and he was going 100 miles an hour, right? So you can't just go up to somebody on the street or pull somebody over. In order for the cops to come up and detain you, they have to have reasonable suspicion. They can come up to you and ask you questions.
Do you mean this with relation to immigration stuff?
Yes. So that's where I'm going with this. The real question is what they're doing right now is they're doing all these immigration raids, and you're seeing videos of it. They're just some people and reports of it. This guy's mowing his lawn, right?
Yeah.
A Mexican guy's mowing his lawn. They go. The question is, can they just go up to that person, a Mexican person mowing their lawn, or a Mexican guy working at a car wash, go in there and just detain him? What you see them going on TV and saying is reasonable suspicion can include
just existing in a public space.
No,
basically.
what they look like.
Right.
So usually you wouldn't think that reasonable suspicion would include, hey, you're black, you're Mexican or whatever. Hey, this guy's black and he's in Compton, so, we have reasonable suspicion and he's on the side of the street. So generally speaking, that was not typically a line that people would even want to argue or cross.
Right.
But now you see they're going up and they're doing these immigration raids, and then they're going, well, we have reasonable suspicion, and he's trying to do a, I don't know what the name of the guy is, Homan or something, and you can see him, he's been trained by a lawyer to try to say, well, these are articulable facts. He was at a Home Depot, he's Mexican, the race is part of the reasonable suspicion. Mm-hmm. And, I think it's fucked up and it's disgusting what they're trying to do with the Fourth Amendment and how they're trying to twist it into that. But at the same time, the interesting legal question is going to be, this is going to get challenged in a court, and it's going to go up to the Supreme Court. And is the Supreme Court basically going to put that into precedent that basically you see a Mexican guy at Home Depot, just because he's Mexican, he's waiting out of Home Depot, that's reasonable suspicion to say that he's violating some immigration law.
And is that part of the collaborative lawsuit that a bunch of the LA municipalities just put forth?
Possibly. It's obviously going to be challenged. And even if you're one of these people detained by immigration,
you could do your own personal case on it.
Yeah, and then you could do a class action on that. But it's at some point in the next few years, it's going to get up to the Supreme Court. And just like just to accomplish their goal of scaring everybody and getting all these people out of here, they're going to create some kind of precedent that if the Supreme, just like they did with the presidential powers. Yeah. Remember that thing where the Supreme Court basically said that the president has immunity if he does it through his executive powers, which basically means if the president orders his attorney general, to kill all bros, all the surfer bros, and the attorney general goes and executes that order, the president is still immune from that.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
No, it's interesting. I'd be curious to see where it goes. And that was all very well said. Let's keep pushing into more.
And one more thing?
Yeah.
Cock.
You didn't have to do that. Let's keep pushing. You're doing good.
So Diddy. Should we cover Diddy next?
I think we got to do Diddy.
Okay.
I think we got to do the other guy.
Idaho murders.
And then I think we had one more, but I just skipped my mind. Let's get into Diddy.
So Diddy was basically, he's only convicted of traveling with prostitutes across state lines. Is that correct?
He was convicted what he was convicted of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And so he was basically let off from it. So what they're saying is he's probably only going to serve months.
They filed a RICO against him, and they have to prove some kind of criminal organization. The problem with that case in front of a jury is if you look through it, even as a lawyer, and you look through it, what they're trying to prove and all those stuff, it's confusing.
Yeah.
So you could see how it's just confusing. When you're trying to prove the RICO, the criminal organization with the lube.
What is a RICO case? It's saying that
RICO was
you were part of a criminal organization.
It's what they
Giuliani in the 80s against the mafia, racketeering.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think they passed it in the 30s to go after Al Capone and all those people. But it can be applied to any situation where you have to prove some criminal enterprise and all that. So they're basically trying to say that him having all these sex parties and bringing all these prostitutes in here.
It was racketeering.
Yeah, and it was a criminal enterprise of him doing all that. And I think it was just, it's just very difficult to prove as opposed to just prostitution. You just, federal means overstate lines. So you just have to prove that they got a man whore and paid for his flight to go over to the parties.
And so do you think... It kind of reminded me of...
Do we like man whore? Is that a good word?
Yeah, it's great. Okay, yeah. That guy's been really good in all of his interviews. The Punisher. He's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like him. He's a cool character. It kind of reminded me of the Alec Baldwin one, where I think it became clear after the fact that the DA just really wanted to nail Alec Baldwin because they knew Trump hated Alec Baldwin, and that would be good for their career long term if they nailed him.
Oh, that's what you think was the motivation, and just being overzealous prosecutors?
I think with the P. Diddy thing, they're like, this is a huge scalp if we can get him. He's in the news. It'll be very exciting. People want to punish sex criminals to the umpteenth degree. This will make my life if I can nail this dude. And then so they went, like you said, overzealous, and they went for a bigger case than they were able to support with evidence.
The Alec Baldwin thing was... it was so... If you've been on it, have you been on it? I've been on a set where I had to handle guns, and they gave us guns, but the guy, what do you call him? The
armory?
The armory guy. I mean, in the one where I had to hold a gun, the armory guy was a psycho. Like, every time there was the end of a scene, he would be yelling at us. We had to give the guns back. They checked the guns before they gave it back to us, before they shot on every scene. So the Alec Baldwin thing, to expect, like, to put that intent in there, or that the actor has to be, you know, cognizant of if there is a bullet in there, a real bullet or a non-bullet, what
were they trying to convict him of? That he knew there was a bullet in there and he pulled the trigger, or that he was being reckless?
Yeah, like I think they were trying to do manslaughter or something like that, right?
Involuntary manslaughter.
So manslaughter
RICO was
basically
passed in 1970.
It was?
Yeah.
Well, what was the one passed in the 30s?
I don't know. I'll look it up. Keep going.
Okay. What do you think you got? What, you're smiling?
I don't know why.
Did I say it like authoritatively?
I don't know.
He's smirking. Are you sure they didn't like amend it in the 70s or make it bigger? Okay, what was the one? But what was it based off? There was other laws passed in the 30s, and
I'm sure there's been other laws before.
How did they get?
Wait, keep going. How
did they get Capone and all those guys?
That was tax evasion.
Okay, well, so that's how it started. That's the that's like the formation of it, and then ending in RICO in the 70s. I don't fucking know, dude. What are you? Is this a fucking trivia? You're coming after me? I told you I don't know.
Relax, Daddy.
Now I'm getting
Daddy,
attacked.
relax.
Daddy.
This is free. This is free. I'll start charging you, motherfucker.
Daddy,
brother.
do we need to stroke you?
Yeah, you need a stroke.
I mean, we need to talk. You know,
we're doing some high flying shit here, man. We're doing cock. We're doing legal.
Yeah. Okay. So
you're in the pressure cooker. Handle it.
So are we satisfied with Diddy?
I think there's some more meat on the bone. I guess.
I don't. The whole thing with Diddy is I don't like it. What they're trying to charge him with, all of those things, is very confusing. And RICO has a very high burden. You have to prove this criminal enterprise thing when the jury's hearing about guys lubing each other up and prostitutes and stuff like that. It's hard. You know, I don't know all the evidence that was shown to them, but this whole situation is confusing beyond this guy had a bunch of sex parties and he's a piece of shit. And he was, you know, obviously there's a video of that girl getting beat in the elevator hallway, but it's just confusing. It's hard.
Yeah, and I thought the thing with RICO too is they created it so they could charge a bunch of people on the same case at the same time. That's the Chappelle joke where he's like, Diddy's in a RICO case by himself. Like,
oh, okay,
I think that's abnormal. And then the other thing was, it speaks to the nature of abusive relationships where it was clear he was a really fucked up partner to Cassie, and she went through a ton of stuff. But they have the text where it's like, but she kept coming back.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
And then like, is she really? I'm just talking from a moral level. I don't even know if this was part of the case, but I think for people's brains, it's hard to reconcile. Like, how are you captive if you're able to leave?
Yeah,
And so it's such a hard thing to unpack because clearly people's brains get totally distorted by what they're going through.
And
it's not a typical criminal enterprise, and that's what might have the prosecutor would have to show a little more, had a little harder time probably just showing like lube parties and fuck parties are.
The lube was, a lot of people didn't like how much lube he had.
A lot of lube.
It's a lot of lube.
And so
because a lot of people don't have it.
I don't even use lube. I use lotion, to be honest.
I don't use anything. I go dry.
I find lube to be too slippery.
A real man goes
when
dry.
You crank? Yeah, I go dry too.
No,
I knew you did.
I mean, this is you guys should be in jail.
You know what?
For this.
No, I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
No, I was gonna say he's a sponsor. Guys, I'm interrupting this podcast letting you know once again that we are brought to you by Protégé, the best men's skincare Loche biz in the game. Guys, Protégé makes Loche skincare for your face simple and easy. We all know how difficult it is to, if you ask your lady or something, you're like, what kind of Loche should I use? She sends you 5 different things and she's like, apply this at 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. And you're like, well, I don't even know where to start. Well, Protégé has an all-in-one package for bros, not pros. They have retinol, which is, what is it?
It's the only thing that's FDA approved to remove fine lines.
Exactly. And they've got some SPF in there, so not too much, so you can still get your bronze, but stay protected. That's what it's all about. I got to admit, I'm new to the Loche game. I started using Loesch when Protégé became our sponsor, and I love it. It feels good, and it makes me feel like, wait a second, I'm gonna keep my face nice, soft, and juicy for the next foreseeable future. Do you, Loesch?
I exclusively use lotion for many things.
Whoa.
Okay, cool. Well, this is Good Boy Skincare for Bad Bros and Kevin. Because we're bros, not pros, Protégé is here to help. And for a limited time, you can lock in your first month for only $10 when you subscribe. For our listeners, you can get your first month for just $10 with code DEEP at checkout. Go to protege.com/deep and enter code DEEP at checkout to get your first month for only $10. That's protege.com/deep and use code DEEP to get started for just $10. Back to the show.
Should we talk about Epstein?
I use the Vino lube. I get 2 for 1 at Costco.
So what was life?
Or not lube, lotion. Sorry.
What does life look like for Diddy? Was all his money taken away? Like what?
Well, he has a bunch of civil lawsuits against him. So,
I mean, is he going to be like going to the country club after this?
Well, that's 2 different
Tough
questions.
to say.
As far as the criminal conviction, I don't think he's going to have a substantial fine for prostitution, because I don't know if there's too much restitution regarding that, but he's going to have to deal with all these civil lawsuits coming up, and we'll see what happens to his money there.
Is he going to ever be at the Grammys again or something like that?
No, I'm just thinking like if they like.
But honestly, maybe. Like, okay,
back at the Grammys.
Like if the Menendez brothers get clearly the crimes are different. Everything's apples to oranges, but if the Menendez brothers get out, do you think we see them like do the talk show circuit? Are they at an award show?
Honestly, I could see that.
Same. I think people will be interested, and I think people will want to forgive them. And I do think if Diddy's exiled for long enough, and there'll come a point in culture, because we're just super fickle.
Yeah.
People might be like, I do kind of miss Diddy. I mean, you even see, and there's so many like Mason Cameron, their podcast is so funny. They had OJ on.
Yeah.
Which for me was like too much, but I watched some of the clips.
Right. Yeah. OJ kind of reemerged into the public eye.
And they were laughing with him on there.
So could you see Diddy in like 10 years being like, hey,
what about
Twitter world?
What about a Diddy Menendez brothers remix song?
Oh, I would listen for sure. All right. Should we go into Epstein a little bit?
Yeah, we can go in. I'm not scared of anything, man.
So
are you scared?
I was never into the whole Epstein thing. But I am having some schadenfreude over all the people who are like, oh, it's all going to come out now. And now they're like, why didn't it come out? And seeing who they're kind of cannibalizing within the admin. And it seems to me, from reading House and Habit, like it's coming down to Bongino and Patel versus Bondi.
Bondi, yeah.
And they're trying to sandbag her. But I guess there's an email chain where they signed off on the whole DOJ release.
Right. So Bongino and Patel, they are... What are they saying now?
I think Bongino's saying he didn't want any part in saying that there was no evidence there, and that he's almost willing to walk away from his whole job, which I don't think he's actually willing to walk away.
Right.
But he's floating that out there to...
Now, are you all concerned that these are the top 2 guys at the fucking FBI?
Yeah, but that's a different thing.
That's a different thing. Okay.
Dude, my high school chem partner dated Kash Patel.
All right, you told me that.
Yeah, she messaged me on IG. She's like, he's my ex-boyfriend.
Hilarious.
I was like, whoa.
And Bondi is saying, she's saying like definitively, there's no evidence.
God, this is all stupid. Like, I mean, I know everybody's talking about it on the podcast, but it's like, yeah, there might be something there. There might not be something there, but I don't want to hear from all these fucking psycho people. And now these people they're running our fucking government, and they're still, this is their main thing. It's this Epstein conspiracy, and I think what he did is serious.
Yes,
and there probably is.
This is a good point.
There probably, who knows? Who knows what's in the investigation or whatever? But to pretend like like I don't even know when they say Epstein files. Are they talking about? Do they think Epstein had a list of all his people, or is it just the compiled evidence of what they investigated and what they found? Are they saying there's some kind of like actual list that he kept in like a box? All of this stuff we're talking about, Diddy and all this stuff, it's all generally just confusing, and there's some stuff that people are they think they just know everything. Everybody's just
I think a large portion of the population at a certain level, they want to believe that there is a pedophile sex ring running the country. And so for the government to say, for like high officials to say that that doesn't exist, I don't know.
Do you agree with what he said?
That people want that to...
Do you agree just as general sentiment in what I was saying?
I agree with both you guys. Okay, I think you guys are making...
That was a trick.
Complimentary points.
That was a trick to see if you guys were on the list. I think you guys are on the list. You have something to hide?
No, but I am pervert.
You have something to hide? Were you on the plane?
It's got a dude.
Is that what going deep means? Huh? Going deep in Epstein's island? Huh?
You're our lawyer.
Huh?
You're our lawyer.
So I would know best. Can I see your flight logs?
Yeah, go for it, brother. I'm friends with you guys. I'm friends with a bunch of dorks.
This guy flew Delta to Denver.
Yeah, exactly. Chad took the early plane home so he could, take his dog for a walk. I don't think he's got time.
But everybody's so fucking in on this, and they're so pissed on these two people being in the FBI for not revealing it. Why aren't you pissed that those two guys are in charge of the fucking FBI too?
That's what I kind of not like about it, but feels like justice to me in a way, is that these guys ran on. They knew that the public wanted it. They knew that they could accelerate their careers by making it their number one issue. And then the moment they got into a position of power where they could actually, bring the justice, but if there's justice to be brought, it just is a non-issue.
That plus they're fucking idiot. Like what they shouldn't be in that position anyway. So it's a double negative. It's like they're not doing resolving all these things that all these people wanted them to do, and two, they're fucking bozos and they're unqualified and they shouldn't be in charge of the FBI.
Well, okay, I got it. I'm just gonna bring up another point here. Fuck, I kind of lost it. So basically, dude, fuck.
Cock.
Bondi.
I think we need to talk
She
about
said she had the 5,000.
Bondi Bongino.
They said some misleading things too. She's like, I have 10,000 hours.
Yeah, I know.
We need to go back to Dong.
Kev, let me just bring up this point. It's gonna piss you off even more, but I gotta mention it. So, some people are now saying that they are kind of saying that there was no Epstein criminal list or whatever the fuck, because Trump may be implicated.
Well, he was hanging out with him, but I still don't know what you mean by the list. Are we talking about
I don't know either.
There's an actual...
Don't get caught up on... I think it's a really good point you're making, that what do people mean when they say these things? Like, is it a floppy disk? Is it like a manila folder? But I think the point is there evidence that would implicate Trump on some level that they're afraid to release and be totally transparent about? That's where people's heads are at now.
Yeah, he was hanging out with him a lot. Like, he was friends with him. He did, whether or not that means he was involved in what Epstein was doing on his island, we don't have any evidence of that.
Look, I really don't like Trump, I'm on record, sorry fellas. But my thing is this too. And look, if Trump's obviously kind of skeevy with chicks, obviously. But I also don't think just because someone knew Epstein that they were in on all the nasty business.
This is the problem with that. He would implicate you.
Who?
Trump. He would, if it was like something.
Oh, like if he had that on me.
If it was opportunistic for him to say that you were, he's the one that didn't shut this down in the first place.
I just want to get in a bit. You're right. He's vindictive, but I want to get in a point real quick that like the way people's brains just like make everything a part of the conspiracy, where they're like, Epstein went to Long John Silver's one time and he went with,
Leo DiCaprio.
He went with Leo DiCaprio. And so Leo DiCaprio is also a pervert molester. I'm like, they might have just got lunch, dude.
Leo might just like fish sticks.
Yeah, and like, I don't think if Epstein was hanging out with you guys are such squares. There's no way on your weekend at the island he's bringing out all that shenanigans. You guys are just banana boating and having pina coladas, and he's using that as his cover weekend.
Yeah, so we don't know, but there probably is some
investigation. I mean that to insult both of you.
There is some file. There's an investigation file, and your fucking guys didn't, are too scared to give it up. So whether that means Trump is more involved in it than we thought, we don't know. But why do we have to sit here and act like we know this shit?
It's a great point, man. I love what you're saying.
It's a weird time.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me all angry? What did I say?
I didn't like getting all fired up about this Epstein thing. That's not my vibe.
Well, we got this. This is called
we want to do this podcast now.
Cock all day, dude.
This is called a.
But then when it turns into serious cock, you don't want to handle it.
Okay, so then let's transition.
Yeah, let's get out.
Brian Kohberger and the Idaho murders took a plea deal.
Okay.
Well, how do you feel about it?
So I don't know too much about the case, but this happens with a lot of cases where there's murders. Isn't the controversy that the family wanted them to go to trial and they're upset that he's taking a plea deal because they want? Was it because they want the death penalty?
They want the death penalty. Yeah, they feel robbed of justice.
So look, I don't know. This is a common theme. I don't fucking know what the evidence that they have is, and sometimes when you go to trial, just like you saw in Diddy, you lose. So if they're getting him to plea out to, life, is this plea deal just life without possibility of parole?
Yeah.
And he's going to die in prison. That's a certainty, and it's a guaranteed certainty. And I don't know did all the family members oppose it? Maybe some of the family members are okay with it. Sometimes they make that decision that's better than the risk of losing at trial, and then the guy goes free. So I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion on it. It's obviously like if they're a family member and you probably have a way different a different view towards it and view towards the death penalty. Of course, you want this guy to die because what he did to your kids and stuff like that. But coming at it from just like a sort of a perspective where you're not involved in it, there's no easy answer to that. They could go put him on trial and then, but that doesn't also not a guarantee that the jury's gonna. I don't know how the jury selection works for the death penalty if the jury decides or whatever. But there's not a guarantee that they're gonna decide to give him the death penalty. And if they don't do that, then
you're giving the benefit of the doubt to the DA that they just took the best possible outcome to get that guy in jail.
I'm not even giving the benefit. I don't know anything about the facts of the case. I don't know if there's things that maybe it was hard to prove he was here at one time or whatever. I don't know. And I don't know what all of the family saying they told the DA no to this plea deal. Was there some kind of evidentiary
Isn't that the benefit
issue?
of the doubt?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Hey,
I could just argue with you all day.
Are you coming at me again?
No.
We're trying to take my stress levels down.
Okay. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk
I don't
about?
know.
Wait, I got one more thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes I got into an Epstein conversation and all this, and it seems like
our sponsors literally told us if you don't talk about Epstein, we're pulling our sponsorships.
It seems like I'm
you can't
riled
make
up
money.
about this.
Yeah.
There's no money to be made in the podcast game if you're not covering Epstein. This is one of the first times we've done it because we're literally getting emails from ATC that are like, why aren't you talking about it?
Yeah.
Why aren't you talking about it?
Guys, I'm interrupting this podcast once again to let you know that we are brought to you by the legends at Hims. Hims is a dank hair loss men's health company where they make treating your hair loss, treating your ED or your lack of hard hog simple, because you can do it all online. You talk to doctors, you get your prescription, you do a questionnaire. They're like, okay, this is what's going on with my dome. This is what's going on with my dink. And they'll be like, well, you need this or that. Me personally, I use Hims. I use the topical finasteride and minoxidil spray. I spray it right here. My brothers and I, we have the same hairline. They say mine has creeped back more than theirs. And I said, suck it. I'm using Hims. So, and it really hurt me when they told me that, but now I have Hims. I do use Hims, dude, and I spray it right there.
Good. Wait, they said theirs were doing better than yours?
We were on a golf trip, and, I was like, you guys all have the same hairline, right? And we do. And I showed them mine, and they're like, whoa, yours is a little further back than ours.
Wow.
And it hurt. But then
it looks good.
Thank you. Then I re-upped my prescription on Hims, so yeah, I'm spraying that stuff right on my dome, and I love it. And they just make it simple and easy. And it's 100% online. Treatments start at $35 per month. You can also get the oral, the basically the Propecia. It's all good stuff. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/go deep. That's HIMS.com/go deep for your personalized hair loss treatment options. hims.com/go deep. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Dude, how do you guys feel about all these dudes who are electing, speaking of the death penalty, all these guys who are electing to die by firing line?
Who's that?
Like, firing line has come back. Guys in the states where it's
when
allowed.
they get the death penalty?
Yeah, guys are picking that over the chair or injection.
I think there's some cases where like the injection is like it doesn't take and you're sort of just being like tortured there. So I think that's maybe they just want to just get shot and get it over with.
Yeah, some of the lethal injection, apparently it can be pretty excruciating.
So you go firing line?
I don't know, dude. I mean,
here's the thing with the death penalty.
I never thought it was going to come back.
yeah, it is pretty gnarly. Whether you have to be the guy, I mean, I guess you have to inject some too.
But it feels gnarlier with the gun, right?
Yeah. Where do they get shot? The heart?
I think you aim. Yeah, look that up. Where do they aim?
You know what I would do?
Do they shoot at the dick?
That's what I was going to say. I would say firing, but only at my dick.
They heart. Oh, to minimize disfigurement, they don't go for the head.
Oh.
Hey, Jake, didn't you say you had something to talk about that wasn't all like...
So I'm not exactly sure this actor's name. Maybe you guys know.
Yeah, David Cornsweet.
David Cornsweet. People are saying
I think I'm saying his name wrong a little bit.
His PR team is photoshopping his dong in all of his beach pictures to make his hog look bigger.
Where did you hear the reports of this, though?
A guy texted in about it. He said he's a dick detective.
Oh.
The ratios and numbers are off. Someone hired a marketing firm to push the narrative that he has a big dick. Take a look at these photos. And then...
So people are saying that this is fake.
Yeah, people are saying that this is Photoshop to make his...
Because I'll be honest, I bought it, and that's why I went to see the movie.
I don't want to be sued for defamation here, though. Are we... do we have, like, before and after... Do we... You know, I wouldn't want to... If he does have a huge dong, I wouldn't want to... As somebody who supports guys with huge dongs, I don't want to impugn his dong. Is it just this one guy texted it to you, this theory, or do we have like a picture of him with a small cock?
You're talking about reasonable suspicion.
I mean,
there's
43 million views on this post,
No.
so I don't...
How is that not reasonable suspicion?
I don't think he's the only one who thinks that.
I don't know. I'm still like...
You're just mad.
I'm still just, yeah, like the temperature went up.
Well, I mean, how do you feel about, you know, let's say you're playing, who would you play? Maybe you're playing the Flash.
But first, are we looking at that picture? Where's his huge dong?
You see that?
You see the bulge right there.
Yeah.
On the right?
Like if you look here.
Yeah, can we pinpoint it?
And like it kind of insinuates a bulge because of the difference in just the reflection and like the gradation.
Oh, so I see like a big bulge there.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a huge dick.
So the conspiracy is that they're photoshopping the image to make his bulge bigger.
Yeah, exactly that. His PR team wants him to seem like a strong, manly, huge cocked guy for Superman.
Because Superman would have a huge... Well, what was... Christopher Reeves, did he have a big cock?
Yeah.
Isn't it Christopher Reeves?
He was the first one. And then Cavill.
Huge.
You know, so for me, I don't see anything wrong with presenting our celebrities as gods. I think that's actually what we want. And it makes the experience of watching them, maybe even worshiping them, more powerful. And I guess the counter argument, though, is what about the kids? Like, if you're an 11-year-old and you think having a cock that big is attainable, but it's really not, what kind of fallout comes from there? And I think that really just falls to the parents.
Is this guy, is he considered hot?
Yeah. Okay. People think he's hot.
Like, isn't it enough to be hot? You have to have a huge cock too.
These days, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Clooney did it good when he won the Golden Globe or Lifetime Achievement Award.
He showed his cock?
He talked about Fassbender having a big dick.
Oh, he did.
He's like, hey, Fassbender, do you golf with your hands behind your back?
In his speech?
In his speech.
Wow.
And I thought that was cool because it was Clooney basically saying, I'm the man, but this guy has a bigger dick than me.
Wow.
Now, granted, he hasn't had a hit movie since.
This could be, because he's so hot, this could be just an attack against him because he also has a huge cock. But that reminds me of something something that happened, which was pretty fun. I was taking a piss. Sometimes when you take a piss, your kid will just pop out of nowhere. because they want to see what's going on. Like he's not even, and he just pops out of nowhere, and he saw it and he said, "Daddy, what's that? Daddy, what's that? Is that your leg?" And I started crying. I didn't even cry when he was born, but like.
Guys, I'm interrupting this podcast once again to let you know that we are brought to you by Bilt Rewards. Attention renters, if you haven't heard of Bilt, you're about to thank me. Earn your favorite airline miles and hotel points through Bilt just by paying your rent on time. Let me explain. If you're a renter, you should be taking advantage of Bilt. We rack up points on groceries, travel, and nearly everything else, so why not one of your biggest monthly expenses? With Bilt, paying rent finally pays off. Summer's around the corner, and I'm already planning my next getaway. I love using points for travel, and I'm always looking for ways to earn more. Here's a life hack. Pay rent with Bilt to earn flexible, transferable points and unlock exclusive benefits along the way. There's no cost to join, and just by paying rent, you unlock flexible points that can be transferred to your favorite hotels and airlines, a future rent payment, your next Lyft ride, and more. When you pay rent through Bilt, you unlock 2 powerful benefits. First, you can earn one of the industry's most valuable points on rent every month, no matter where you live or who your landlord is. Your rent now works for you. Second, you gain access to exclusive neighborhood benefits in your city. Bilt's neighborhood benefits are things like extra points on dining out, complimentary post-workout shakes, free mats or towels at your favorite fitness studios, and unique experiences that only Bilt members can access. And when you're ready to travel, Bilt points can be converted to your favorite miles and hotel points around the world, meaning your rent can literally take you places. So if you're not earning points on rent, my question is, what are you waiting for? Start paying rent through Bilt and take advantage of your neighborhood benefits by going to joinbilt.com/go deep. That's joinbilt.com/go deep. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent to you. Joinbilt.com/go deep to sign up for Bilt today.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
How you doing? It's Chad and JT and Kevin.
Yo, what up, Kevin?
Yo.
So, we heard you need some life advice. What's ailing you, brother?
Yeah, thanks for calling. Sorry, I gotta walk outside about work. Dude, so my girlfriend, she broke up with me the day after I signed the lease in her hometown.
Whoa.
Absolutely brutal. I've been bummed out.
Damn. How far was the move?
About 6 hours down to Florida.
Damn. Florida is sick though.
What's the length of the lease? Are we talking 1 year?
It's 3 months. It actually ends in a month.
Oh.
But here's where it gets a little interesting.
Okay.
I just started a business down here. I've been raking in the dough.
Nice.
But I hate this town.
And do you hate it just because it reminds you of her?
Yeah, and I'm landlocked, dude. I'm an East Coast surfer.
You're landlocked in Florida? Were you in Orlando?
Yeah, I'm in North Florida.
Oh, so it's farther away from how far is it to drive to the water?
It's in Tallahassee.
And the surf
is
is probably
the water, but that's
trash.
That's the Gulf, though.
Yeah.
And the business won't travel?
I'm sorry?
The business needs to be in Tallahassee?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny business. Y'all might laugh. So I just bought this I franchised it.
Okay.
I put vape vending machines in bars.
Oh, nice.
And so it's 90% passive, but I mean, I still got to be here.
No, that sounds like a great business. Good on you for doing that. Dude, what if you expand to another city, you hire someone to run the Tallahassee branch for you, and then you go like the intrepid entrepreneur that you are across the eastern seaboard, putting your vending machines into all the happening bars?
That's a pretty fire idea. I mean, that was on the radar.
I think it's time to expand and dominate, brother.
Where do you surf in Florida? Where do you have to be to surf?
Where?
Where's the good surf?
I mean, on the east in the Atlantic during hurricane season.
That's it? Okay.
Probably
Yeah, dude, I think JT hit the nail right on the head. I mean, what happened sucks, and I'm sorry you're going through that. It's brutal, but you know what? She's giving you the fuel you need to expand this biz. You know, you could hit Daytona, St. Augustine, Tampa, West Palm Beach, Naples.
Yeah, totally.
And you could be having the whole state of Florida hitting vapes.
Have you considered starting to bang her friend and then install vape machines in everywhere, like in her work, like in the businesses that she goes to, her favorite smoothie shop, her Starbucks? Just put those vape machines everywhere, and then she'll be reminded. Are you into vengeance?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm quite out for vengeance.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's. I mean, I grieve different, like Kendrick said.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's it.
Was she hot? What did she look like?
I mean, yeah, she was hot.
Are you?
I loved her, man.
Are you a ass man or a boob man or neither? Something else? Ass. Well, I mean, just if you want me to give you my legal opinion here, a 3-month lease is like unheard of. So you could be stuck in like a year lease or a, 18-month lease or something like that. So I mean, at least you have that option.
Yeah, I just don't know if I should sign another year here or if I should try to blow it up in a different city.
Okay. Can you give us more details? I'm more interested on like the moving part. What, you didn't sense anything was wrong before you signed that lease? It just came out of nowhere. She wanted you to move there, right?
I felt blindsided. Yeah, she begged me to move there.
She begged you to move there.
I felt pretty blindsided. I thought it was all going well, but then like, I don't know, it's been like a month or two since that. Like I kind of did. It seemed like I did kind of ignore some signs.
What were the signs?
I mean, the signs. I mean, she just graduated college. It seemed like she was ready to move on. She just started a business of her own. She opened a salon business.
Sounds like someplace I could use a vape pen.
Yeah.
Wait, so those were the only signs then? It wasn't anything like out of character, out of pattern for you guys?
No, like I mean, I was completely blindsided. Other than the fact that she said the reason was because she didn't think I'd be happy in this town, and she's kind of right. But
after you signed the lease?
Yeah, after I signed the lease, after she begged you to move.
People are whack that way. Sometimes they got to do the bad thing before they realize it was bad.
Oh, okay, but she offered to pay like maybe 1 month of your rent.
I mean, no.
No, of course not. Yeah.
No, I don't know why she would do that.
Did she give you a send-off bang, at least like a nice send-off?
Oh, dude, I got one text message and I've been ghosted after 2 years.
Damn.
One text message.
What's it? At least
she broke up with you via text?
Yeah, one text.
Damn.
I mean, 22.
Yeah. Have you slept with anyone since?
Nah, I do have this, I mean, it's definitely not dry here. I mean, I'm on the FSU campus.
Ooh.
And I've been eyeing down this one chick, but yesterday I found out she's getting her PhD in psychology, so I kind of want to back off.
No. She wants it. She wants to psychoanalyze your cock. Don't back off.
Nah.
Do you know what?
She's reading my mind a little more than I would like. Like
what therapeutic model is she studying?
Like a book. Sorry?
What therapeutic model is she studying?
What PhD model?
No, like is she doing like cognitive behavioral therapy? Is it like Freud like psychoanalysis?
Yeah, behavioral stuff.
I think you should ask her more questions.
What major was your ex-girlfriend?
That's what I should ask her?
No, what? The ex-girlfriend, what was her major? She just graduated college. Probably like
cosmetology, haircutting.
Yeah, okay, exactly.
Proctology?
No, haircutting.
Cosmetology.
She went to college for that? So she went to haircutting school. She didn't go to FSU for that.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I think good riddance.
Good riddance, baby.
You got a booming biz. Yeah. You're near the FSU campus. This is daddy's time to shine.
You're an entrepreneur.
You know, the breakup text, it's brutal, but it sounds like, in hindsight, maybe she wasn't good for you. If that's the way she ended things, especially after you signed the lease. So I think this is, use that pain, write a dong song, and get out there and just put on some linen and crush it in Florida.
Don't discount a girl with a brain, okay? Because just she has a brain, she needs your brain.
It does seem like that was weird of him.
Smart girl. There's nothing wrong with a girl being. A lot of guys like discount. They want like a dumb, chick. I'm not casting aspersions on your, ex-girlfriend, but she seems dumb. Like she's begging you to move in with her to sign a lease. Unless something nefarious is going on. Maybe she just got just a new cock. I don't want to get in your head, but a smart girl might think those things through, and if she doesn't want to, you to move to her town, she might have told you, hey, before you sign that lease, I don't think, you're going to like this town. So I don't want you to give up on this hot psychology girl hot. With D cups, right. C cups.
Have you ever slept with someone smarter than you?
Yeah.
You should be saying most girls that sleep with me are smarter than. Okay. You need a bang. Go up. Smart girls can be hot. They're hot. She's not going to read your mind. She just wants to. She wants to read your cock. Okay. This whole thing where guys want a dumb girl is insane, because you have to be around. If they're really hot, I guess. Really hot,
I agree with you, because then you have to build a life together too, and you're like, okay, so now my teammate in the trenches is dumb. You're like, hey, honey, let's plan something, and she's like, well, I don't really. I just like to look cute. You're like, okay, cool.
Evil. Maybe she's just dumb.
Yeah, she might be just dumb. I mean, don't discount maybe both of you are dumb. I mean, I'm not trying to just you need to.
This guy's street smart though.
He's an entrepreneur, so yeah. Don't take what I said personally. You're a businessman. You're an entrepreneur. You can be a power couple with this psychologist. And you guys can bang, and you'll have a little vape on the side every time when you finish. You just take a puff of that vape.
Yeah. So when you said no to the psychology chick because of the PhD, I know you're being somewhat funny, but are you intimidated by that?
No, I'm not intimidated. It's just like all my boys are like, oh, she's in psychology, run. So, and she also, the first day I met her, she read me like a book. So I'm also just like.
She read you a book?
No, read him like a book.
Dude, she just like told me my whole life story. After
but maybe you need that. Maybe you need a mommy.
Yeah, it sounds like she's gonna level you up, brother.
Maybe you need somebody directing you.
How are your friends' relationships? Are they in enviable situations?
My friends?
Yeah, the ones who are like, you got to run. Are they doing well?
No, I mean, he just saw his girl out at a bar and had to pull her shirt up a little bit for her. So I mean, I wouldn't say they're in that situation.
You think they're trying to bang?
Wait, what did he have to do?
He pulled a girl's shirt up in a bar? Like
he accidentally ran into his girlfriend at a bar, and she was just like 90% of her cleavage just hanging out. So he had to.
He had to what?
He had to pull her. I mean,
we're not understanding.
Long story short, my friends are not in great relationships.
Okay, but you're taking advice from them, is what you're telling us.
I guess.
Are we making a breakthrough? We're making a breakthrough here, Chad.
Influenced. That's the thing. I'm pretty easily influenced.
So you broke it to them that this girl is a psychology major. They said run. Did you say why?
I mean, I haven't ran yet, but
they said, bro, run. And did you ask, why should I run?
Well, I mean, no, I didn't.
Let's do it.
Hey, but dude, like for real though, like what grades did she get in high school?
No, I hardly know this girl.
Did she get like above a 3.0?
Probably, if she's getting her PhD.
Bail, dude.
Hard school to get into.
Bail, bro. Did she get her driver's license on her first attempt?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Bail, dude. Bro, has she ever like let a slimy punk rocker bust in her without a rub?
am I supposed to know that?
If it's negative, bail, dude. Because if she hasn't done that sort of thing, then she can't handle my grime. I know that just out the gates, kid.
That's right, brother.
She ever cheat on her MMA boyfriend with his training partner right before he did a radio show so she could get blasted on it? Dude,
he's not that.
Yeah, brother.
He's. We're trying to influence you the other way. I think we have an opportunity for.
I only fuck super retarded chicks. If she ain't like super low IQ, like fumbling through sentences after she gets popcorn, I bail, dude. She's got to be super goofball, dude. Like barely able to focus, you know, like got a job and shit, but like her uncle owns the place. That's kind of my steez for sure.
I only bang nonverbal.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one question for this guy. Do you get high on your own supply? Like, are you vaping all day or?
Oh yeah,
See, I've never even owned a vape in my life.
Wow. This guy's smart.
This guy, yeah, you're street smart.
Into the business. I don't vape. I got good lungs, like a good healthy lung.
Dude, be careful, man. You could be bathing in geek bars if you start dipping your toe in that juice.
You know what this guy is? He's street smart, but pussy dumb.
That's good. That's a good diagnosis.
Dude, I relate to that, dude.
Yeah.
That's us for sure too.
Yeah.
Can you text this?
Because I'm a hustler, but if she got a fat ass, I'm gonna lose my whole life in that shit, dude. For sure, man. Fat ass cheeks, I just gotta bury my intelligence all up in there and get lost for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You're like one of those. Do you like smart chicks?
I don't discount them. There's a lot of chicks that are smart, and there's a bunch of guys like, oh man, she's too smart for me. It's intimidating. So that's a whole group of girls that need to be banged. And you're discounting. That was a little harsh on the big bang. You're discounting all these girls.
Point.
Yeah.
Kevin was making such a nice point. I was like, he's really helping people. He's like, there's a lot of smart girls out there that guys are avoiding.
I mean,
we should be fucking them.
We'd be banging them.
No, that was the two-sided. That was good.
I think girls are they're very insecure. Smart girls are insecure because there's a lot of guys that are insecure that they can't be around. They have to be like smarter.
They gotta dumb it
successful.
down. They can't intimidate the guy, so they gotta dumb it down to make the guy feel safe.
But I'm saying, lean in, baby. Fucking lean in. They PhD. That's fucking sexy.
And the smart girls have all the same complications that all people
they're
have.
all crazy.
They're not going to be geniuses all the time. People are people. But dude, do you think maybe to just put a capstone on this thing? Do you want to text her right now and say,
that's what.
Hey, I was having some trepidation, but I'd love to take you out for some conch fritters.
We want you to text her live on the pod.
Which one?
The
the dumb one or the smart one?
No.
What the hell? What the hell's going on? Come on, man.
I mean, maybe we're saving her from him.
Dumb one or the smart one.
Text the smart one and ask her if she wants to grab a dinner or what would you say?
To the smart one?
Yeah, to the smart one.
Yeah, I'd say, hey, let's go get some conch fritters and we'll hit a sandbar on Saturday.
Ooh.
Yeah, something like that. Can you just do this for us? Do it. Text her right now.
The smart one.
Are you still there?
Let us
text her right now.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, you got this.
Can you make up a name for her so we can just get into it? You don't have to give us a real
tell
name.
her if she starts bringing up like books or like 401ks or like anything that's like intelligent or thinking about that, be like, lady, I'll dip and I'll go find a dummy right now.
Should we call her?
Yeah,
that's gonna be too complicated.
I don't want to blow it from my homie.
Yeah, you don't want to blow
here.
it, man. Just text her. See
And
what
plus,
she's
if
doing.
we roll up, she might want to pivot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, daddy. Huh? Do you guys?
I gotta get back to work. I've been.
You gotta go back.
He's
You gotta go check your vape pen machine, motherfucker.
Balancing 2 jobs over here. I gotta get back to work.
Hey, no, you're a beast, man. All respect. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for hanging with us. We love you, brother, and good luck with the lady.
Yeah, maybe if he hooks
You're
up.
gonna do well out there, man. I believe in you.
Love you, dude.
It's dangerous. All right, later.
Maybe he'll get a third job if he. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll get a third job if he gets correct with her.
Oh yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about? Because
Yeah.
he had 2 jobs and I got another
Daddy.
job.
Oh, baby.
Kevin, maybe to end this pod, Have you ever been banged?
It sounds like I haven't, but I bust pretty hard. Small loads, hard bust.
I mean, getting banged.
Getting banged. Like in my ass?
Yeah.
I haven't been banged in my ass, dude.